So, yeah, they suck. There's nothing much else to say.
Want want.
Not taking away Josh Allen running the football. No idea why. They're so slow looking out there. They honestly look like they don't want to be there with the cold. So I don't know. Body language is really bad. And that is incredibly disappointing, to say the least. The Bills have not punted in 27 years at this rate. I mean, they haven't punted in, 6 quarters now?
Something ridiculous.
Look, the Bills have a very good team, but they ain't that good. They're not like the 2007 Patriots here with Randy Moss. I mean, Jesus Christ, guys. Defense has got to be better than that.
She's fine.
To give you an idea how piss poor this defense has been playing, it's Devin McCourty has Isaiah McKenzie, locked to the sideline for what should have been about a 5-yard gain. And instead he runs up and doesn't run him out of bounds. Like, dude, you've been in the league for what? 15 years, 10 years? Like, how long has Devin McCourty been playing? A long ass time.
A long time, yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Like, he's gonna go to the sideline. You have to follow in a position that forces him out of bounds. Instead, he tried to make like a tackle for a 2-yard gain. McKenzie's a fast guy, but so are you.
Can you
So just take the right angle. I don't know. I mean, that's the kind of shit they've been doing all game. So, I don't know. They're just embarrassingly bad. I mean, J.C. Jackson gets beat on a big play and then just kind of gives up on the play.
He's getting torched by Diggs.
What are you doing? Look, I know the free safety's out of position because it should have been a double coverage. It's like a cover 3, but okay. But you still got to play your assignment. You still got to try. You got to put actual effort. So,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm more disappointed in just the complete lack of effort.
Yeah,
by the defense. Honestly, the best player on the team is Mac Jones, who's looked very good. Basically, he has a pick, but the pick was just a ridiculous play by Micah Hyde that robbed a touchdown.
Right.
So, I don't know. I mean, the cold hasn't affected Mac Jones at all, so that's good.
No, he did have that one delay game. That's probably
he did have a delay
the one
game,
mistake he's made.
Whatever, at this point. How bad the defense is playing, it's not going to matter how well Jones plays anyway.
Yeah. It's just I can't remember the last time the defense collapsed and played this bad. I can't
First
remember.
half of the Falcons Super Bowl.
Yeah, really.
Except that made a lot more sense because that Falcons team had the number one offense and they had elite talent all around. They had Julio Jones.
They had that running back too, didn't they?
Yes, they had Devonta Freeman, Tevin Coleman. They had Matt Ryan in his MVP season.
Yeah.
Look, the Bills are like a top 10 offense, but they're not Kansas City. They're just not. Stephon Diggs is their number one receiver. It's not like you're dealing with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce here.
Right. They're getting torched by Singletary, Diggs, and then that crazy touchdown to Knox they had.
Yeah, Knox, I've never been a big Knox fan. He's a good tight end. I don't think he's Travis Kelce, but whatever. I don't know. I mean, having trouble against the run against Devin Singletary, though, that is the biggest disappointment.
It seems like they kind of started dealing with Allen. It's kind of better, but not really better.
No, it just look. If you're getting gassed by Devin Singletary, I'm sorry. Like out of 32 running backs, he's in the bottom tier. There's just no excuse.
So they're down.
They look slow.
They're down 27-3.
They look slow. They look gassed. They're yelling at each other. They don't look cohesive. They don't look well coached today. I don't know.
They're not.
No discipline.
They're not really getting tons of pressure on Allen.
Face mask penalty and on defense. Just
they had that other personal foul too.
Yeah, that was the personal foul.
No, they pushed somebody to the ground.
No, I think it was the face mask.
No, there were two separate calls. There was a personal foul on Hightower for something, and then there was a face mask.
I don't know. Hightower's got to go. He's so goddamn slow. I'm sorry, he's too slow. Like the guy is not good. He hasn't been good all year. He's been slow. He's had a couple of good games where against slower teams.
Yeah.
But he's just slow and old, and it's very obvious. And it's a problem.
The whole defense needs to get just kind of.
Even Jamie Collins is not as fast as he once was. It's a major problem. Like they've got to retool the defense with speed next year.
That's what they need.
That is what they need,
and that's very obvious. At least on offense, they at least have
defensive line. They got to get bigger guys,
right?
Because if this is the game that Allen's going to do every time they play New England, then you need to have big guys up front so that he is going to think twice about doing that,
right?
You got to have hard-hitting run stuffers.
Right. Which they don't really have.
And elite edge rushers. I mean, that's what you got to have. And Judon, ever since he got COVID, I'm sorry, the guy's been trash since he's gotten COVID. And that's weird for a guy that made the Pro Bowl. But the past 5 weeks, he's been non-existent.
Well, look what happened to Cam last season.
Yeah, the same thing that happened to Cam. It looks like COVID derailed one of our best players again.
I know.
No.
Judon was lights out through the bye, and then he caught COVID. And
now he was trash.
I know.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is.
Yeah, the only bright spot is Jones. He's playing fantastic. He hasn't lost his cool under pressure yet. He led the team down a 2-minute drill. They at least got some points on the board.
Look, Harris and Stevenson have been terrible in this game. Let's just be blunt about it. They've been terrible. Bolden has been even worse. He dropped a wide open pass.
It was like a 30-yard pass too.
Myers dropped a wide open pass.
Right.
I know it was tipped by our own guy, which, by the way, what are you doing? I don't even know who tipped it.
That was Smith, I think.
What is he doing? Like, the ball's not to you, dude. It's not even close to you. Why are you reaching up and tipping it?
Aguilar did have a touchdown pass, but it was robbed.
Well, it was robbed by a ridiculous play by Micah Hyde. There's nothing that Jones can do on that. That's just perfect coverage. And honestly, a pretty piss-poor effort by Aguilar, who tried to basket catch it instead of, turning and reaching.
I know.
If he turns and reaches, he catches. He's in the best position.
He could have just gone like this.
Well, he could have just done that. I mean,
I don't know.
No effort at all. So, I don't know. It's been bad. Whatever. I mean, they weren't even supposed to really be in the playoffs. So, it's still a successful year regardless, because this is a rebuilding team. But look, I mean, then they need an elite receiver. It's just clear. Like, you're going to have to get one of the elite receivers this year. And please don't draft a receiver, Bill.
Please don't.
Because you suck
the number one receiver in the draft is hurt. So the guy tore his ACL in the Alabama game. So
unless you want to take a chance, I don't know. But, I mean, regardless, I don't trust anybody Bill drafts for a receiver.
No.
Harry is still active in this game over Wilkerson. Why?
Has he even been in the game? Blocking?
Probably blocking. I don't know. I tune him out because I hate looking at him, frankly.
Yeah. I mean, Matt can throw the ball.
He can throw the ball cold, clearly.
We just need the guy who can go up and get it.
Just need to catch the goddamn ball.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Oh yeah, on that last drive there, they tried to do a fake spike,
and
but
Trent Brown doesn't know how
totally
to block.
just they had it.
Guy was wide open.
I was
probably a
so
touchdown.
pissed off. They had the play.
They had a one-on-one, and guy was open.
Brown
just decided, I'm going to look at the guy.
Yeah.
On a fake spike, which, by the way, typically a fake spike, the defenders pause a little bit because they don't think it's a real play.
Right.
Man, you got beat on a fake spike. That's embarrassing. Holy cow. That is bad.
I know.
Especially with how big a guy Trent Brown is. But, I mean, whatever. Either we're going to see the most ridiculous epic comeback. Is the chat not working, or is nobody chatting?
Nobody's chatting, I don't think.
Okay. I mean, so I've had it literally just not been showing it before.
No, there's no. I have live chat, so it should show all the messages.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever.
They're down 27-3. The biggest deficit we've seen in recent history was the Atlanta Super Bowl, and then that Denver game where they were down.
Either this will be a famous game or they'll get blown out. Whatever.
And then the Patriots need to figure something out.
Can't be that mad. I mean, they didn't show up at all, so it is what it is.
And something we've been saying on this channel for the past several years of doing these videos is that they need a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, they need a real defensive coordinator.
It's been a problem. It's been a problem for the past decade.
Your kid can't be calling you fucking defense, man.
No, and Gerard Mayo's probably going to be gone.
Jesus. Good, dude. You can take him.
Yeah, he's going to probably get a head coach job somewhere. He's been interviewing.
Why? So he can fail too? Look, it literally, now that Brian Flores has failed, which I think he shouldn't have been fired, but Miami says he failed. So that means every coach that has ever left New England has failed.
Right.
That's just the reality at this point, which is whatever.
Maybe they don't do a good job at like grooming.
No, it's because you have to build up a reputation to be able to do what Bill does.
Oh, okay.
And Bill got lucky with Brady.
I see.
So, they both made each other effectively is what it comes down to, but whatever. If Buffalo does win this game, I don't see them getting through Kansas City. Kansas City get cream them.
Yeah, KC plays tomorrow against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're going to cream Pittsburgh. They're going to cream Pittsburgh. It's just Pittsburgh's so outmatched. So, assuming that this game goes the way it's going to go, since Kansas City's going to go beat Buffalo, and then probably lose to Tennessee because Tennessee. I
don't know about that.
They're going to lose to Tennessee because Tennessee is the perfect team to beat them.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because they run the ball effectively. They're going to keep Mahomes on the sideline, and Mahomes has never played a road playoff game before. Tennessee's going to win. Tennessee would win that game. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the rest of the other games.
Honestly, I think Kansas City is an easier matchup for Tennessee than New England would be. Because of the nature of the two teams.
It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out
sometimes. But whatever. I mean, we'll watch them get creamed, I guess. I mean, maybe the Patriots come back and they lose by 2 points, because the defense doesn't make the goddamn last stop. Because that's what's been happening in all these comebacks is Jones throws them back into the game. They need one more stop.
They don't get it. At least in the past, when Brady was the quarterback,
the defense would give them the stop.
Right, they'd get an interception, and
I don't know.
They'd get a fourth down.
I can't explain why. I guess defense just played harder for Brady because it was Brady. Maybe. I don't know.
Jones is supposedly very well respected in the locker room.
Well, for whatever reason, they don't get
at least on offense. He is. They respect him.
Is what it is.
Whatever. The game's probably going to come back.
Yeah, it's going to come back. So let's go watch them lose. Look, they just get the ball at halftime, so in the third quarter, so they better score then a touchdown if they want any hope. And the defense got a hold. Can't give them any more points.
They gotta
hold.
Bring in an extra guy up front or something.
Well, they got to make a change.
Yeah.
We'll see if Bill motivates them at all, but whatever.
They need one of those Slater halftime speeches.
Because you certainly shouldn't be losing like this to a team that you honestly. First of all, beat in the first game. Secondly, could have beaten in the second game. It was certainly competitive. It was a 50-50 game by the end.
Right.
There's no excuse to be getting blown away by a team you're evenly matched with.
You've played them twice. You know what they're going to do.
I mean, the teams are about even.
Right.
That's what we've seen in the first two games. So there's no excuse for this.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're kicking off. Let's go.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye.